This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, March 19th, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have a trough digging in across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. And that's taking a storm system that brought some rain and snow to the area last night into this morning. And it's going to be moving out later today, taking the rain and snow with it. It'll be a little bit cooler today with highs mainly in the, mid-30s to 40s across the state, maybe near 50 in the southwestern counties. But then as the system moves off Thursday, the winds turn back to the southwest ahead of the next storm that'll be over Montana. And temperatures on Thursday will be in the 40s and 50s, maybe a few lower and middle 60s in the southern and southwestern counties of the state. You can see the system approaching here on Friday. This could squeeze out some rain and or rain-snow mix Friday, mainly during the afternoon hours especially, with readings in the 30s and 40s to low to mid-50s, but it'll be in the 30s, low 30s at that in the northern counties and to the lower 40s or maybe mid-40s in the southern counties, with partly to mostly cloudy skies on Saturday, but it'll be mainly sunny on Sunday. That high pressure in western Wisconsin means Sunday morning could be quite chilly, lows in the teens and lower to middle 20s across the state. And then as that high pressure moves off to the east, another system drops in, could spark some rain and or snow once again here on Monday. It looks to be somewhat light at this point. We'll get better things on that when we get closer. And then that moves off Tuesday. Could see some lingering rain and or snow showers on Tuesday, but it's still going to remain rather chilly, 30s and 40s for highs, maybe even slightly cooler than that with the height levels being fairly low at this point. And then that system moves off to the east next Wednesday. You can see a big low off the northeast coast moving into the Canadian Maritimes. Another system diving into Southern California and Arizona. And we'll be between the two systems, so the winds will be out of the southwest, and we'll warm right back up, likely back into the 40s and 50s and 60s again, as a new storm takes shape over the Four Corners region of the desert southwest. Going into the extended period, March 30th, we have a bit of a trough in the west, west-southwesterly flow aloft around here, and that means temperatures are going to be warm and won't be cold as we saw yesterday at this point, but it also could be rather stormy. Could see some rain, maybe a bit of thunder, and from pretty much around here, east and southeastward, a bit of snow across the northern tier of the country. And then at the end of the forecast on April the 3rd, this is a very amplified pattern, a big trough over the Gulf of Alaska, big trough over the Great Lakes in northeast, ridge pumping up all the way up into Nunavut province in northern Canada. And this means cold air dumps back into the Great Lakes. Could see some snow, maybe a little bit of rain-snow mix. Could see a big storm over here in the Gulf of Alaska moving into Canada. And fairly tranquil in the west. Satellite image from last evening, we had a system with a low-pressure center around Kansas City, bringing some snow to our north, a little bit of rain-snow mix, and a bit of thunder around here as well. And elsewhere, it was fairly quiet across the country. The Watch Warning Map also proves that out. Some winter storm warnings and advisories to our north, across the Appalachians from northern North Carolina up into southern Pennsylvania, and elsewhere it's fairly quiet at this point. KPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, showing precipitation amounts around here, maybe up to a tenth or a quarter of an inch. Most of that fell last night into this morning, with very little in the next couple of days thereafter.